Hello and good morning. Welcome to Leave It Love. So I know, I was talking a lot about the courthouse because I never talk about the courthouse, and it's like so much stuff happened, right? Happened. I turned the LED lights off because I know it was bright. It was nighttime, but it was bright in here. Leave It Love Inc. is a spiritual channel. It's a spiritual channel. I talk about return to senders. I talk about black magic. I talk about a lot of spiritual things. I talk about it because I've been through it. I'm going to the beach today. I remember I'm at work and I would call out sick and go to go to the beach. I hate this fucking job. But I was like, but I love the beach, so I would call out just to go to the beach, and the kids weren't with me. They're in school, so that I'm in the beach by myself. Like, oh my god, like I love it here. Like this is so nice. And then I would remember that I have to pick the kids up, and I would leave. I would go to the beach in the morning, early in the morning, and I would be there all day. And then when I have to pick them up, I would go home. I would go home and pick them up like I was at work all like I was at work all day. I was like, but I hated this fucking job. I just hated it. And then it was like I didn't even want to take the kids with me because they didn't know I hated this fucking job. I was like, I need to be by myself for a minute. Like I don't want the kids around me. I don't want nobody around me. Just let me go to the beach by myself and I'm fucking good. And I'm gonna have a good day. That's how the beach is cleansing. It was cleansing. It was peaceful. The sun is hitting you. The salt water cleanses you. Salt water, and I take a shower with salt every day. Every day, I take a shower with salt. Salt removes the negative energies from you. When you go in the ocean, the water is already salty. It's like, oh, I get in the water. I get in the dirty water. I wet my hair. I do everything because I can't wet my hair. When I go to the beach, I wet my hair. I jump in the water. I swim. I float. I enjoy myself. I don't just sit there. No, I want to play. Like I want to play. And the kids are big, so they want to play too. Like, oh, let's go play. Let's play. And we just playing at the beach, having a good fucking day. But anyway, that's how that goes. But I remember I would call out, I would call out sick and go to the beach because I was like, I hate this fucking job. I was like, you know what? I would go to the beach. I would look at the weather, be like, oh, it's gonna be a nice day today. I'm gonna go to the beach today. And I wouldn't tell nobody. They was like, you're not gonna go to work? And then if I say I'm going to the beach, then they want to go to the beach. I'm like, nah, I'm going to work, not dressed like I'm going to work, to take them to school. And then I come back home and I change my clothes and I go outside and I go to the beach. And they never knew. They never knew I used to do that. They'd be like, you got tan. What was you doing? And I was like, oh, work was hard. I'm at the beach all day. But whatever. That was when I was working. Yeah, I used to call out and go to the beach. The summertime come, I call out and go to the beach. I go on vacation because I had time. I was never late. I had hundreds of what is it, hours? And it took months for me to be able to quit. It took months. The court opened in March and I wasn't able to really quit until my time ran out. I had to wait until my time was 0. So from March, I just had to stay employed because they wouldn't excuse me. So I just had to let my time run out. When my time ran out, I resigned on October 14th. They was like, oh, you're not going to get paid no more. I was like, oh, I'm not going to get paid no more. I quit. I quit with the quickness. I quit so fast. Not quit. I submitted the paperwork for my resignation, because you have to be all formal and prim and proper. And I'm like, I hate this fucking job. I was like, I would just say whatever the fuck I gotta say because I hate this job. I'm never coming back here. And then here I go trying to apply for a job, but then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I don't want to come back here. I hated this fucking job. And then for me to go back and then have to deal with the same shit, I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. Lead with Love Inc. is going to prosper. It's going to be successful. I'm going to be successful with Lead with Love, my products. I only sell the splash. That's, I've been making this for years. I've been making this for years. It's just to protect you from negative energy. You can't see it. You can't prove it. Nobody gonna believe you. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna just take care of myself and my spirit, and I am gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. And I now started doing the return of senders. I wasn't even doing the return of senders back then. I was doing some shit. I was doing the pull-out candles, the reversible candles, the revocación candles, like curse remover, all this stuff. Because this bitch was hexing me the whole 15 years I was working there. I'm like, this fucking bitch. And then it's like, there's nothing you can do. You can't talk about magic. Nobody believes in it, but everybody's doing it. And it's just like, oh my God. So I was doing what I do. I was doing cleanses. I was doing curse remover candles. I was doing the big candles. I was doing the herbs. I was doing the cleanses. I was doing all kinds of things to remove the energy from myself. That's why the work never really worked on me. But then, I'm thinking, because I always wanted to move, and then I had to tell my job, oh, I'm applying for this apartment, oh, I'm going to move, I'm going to get this place. And it was this bitch that did whatever she did, and it was like I never existed. It was like I never applied. It was like they lost my paperwork. And she was the only one that knew. And she hated me. And she sabotaged anything I ever fucking did. And I learned, don't tell people your business. Whatever you doing, don't tell nobody. People would know I went to the beach because I uploaded a picture. I was like, it's a moment in time that passed, but I still do this. I still go to the beach. I still go and I still play. I still get in the water. I still do the same things. But the cleansing part, I still do the cleansing too, to remove the negative energies from me. You can't do spell work on people that are doing spell work on you, because then it's going to be tit for tat. You're doing death spells, you're doing curses, you're doing hexes, and then I want to do curses and hexes too. That's what happened to the people in the courthouse. They would do curses and hexes, and they would do death spells against her too. Their spouse dies. That's how their spouse dies. That's the person that they love the most. The husband dies, the spouse dies, or they die. And it's like, because they going tit for tat with this woman. And I was like, you can't go tit for tat with anyone that is doing spell work, because and then the spell work is going to work. Your protection is not going to work because they are attacking you, and then you're attacking them. So, you think you're more powerful than God? So then you deal with that. You get over it. You overcome it, and God is not going to be there. That's why I will never work against anyone doing spell work, because I know how this shit go. If I do something, then you gonna do something, and then it's gonna be tit for tat. We're gonna be going to war all the time. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna curse myself. I'm not gonna jeopardize my children's future. I'm not gonna sabotage my future. I'm gonna just cleanse myself, and I'm gonna remove this energy, and I'm not gonna be like them. This bitch, she's a nasty, dirty, filthy fucking whore. But then she's rich. She has power, money and power, and people respect her and think that she's such a good woman. And I'm like, this woman is so nasty and dirty. And and it's like, you can't even tell nobody, because they don't believe you, because they have illusions of, she done blinded them, done had sex with them, and they forgot what their name is. I'm like, oh my God, I hate this fucking job. And it's been years of black magic in the courthouse, but I can't prove it. I can't prove the magic. Who's gonna believe you? They gonna think you crazy. Oh my God. So I have to submit paperwork and files and complaints and everything that is in writing, everything that is already filed. I have to do things legally. Like, okay, now since I can't prove the spell work, I can't prove the sickness, I can't prove the death spells, I can't prove anything. But I could prove the sabotage, the betrayal, the lies, I could prove all that because all that is documented. I wrote it. I wrote it down. The date, the time, the location, the incident, the emails, the confirmation, the conversations. Everything is in my, I write everything down because I know when this shit's gonna happen. They want to know what happened, when it happened, what time this happened. Yeah, and everything is recorded. So yeah, pull up the fucking file. Pull it up. Look at it. Read it. Listen to that phone call. Whatever. Stay calm, Garcia. Don't get mad. Like, go to the beach. Just go to the beach and have a good day and be like, you know what? None of this is my problem. None of this is my issue. I'm just so glad I don't work there. I don't work there no more. You don't know what it is to be somewhere that you don't want to be, and then you gotta be there because you're the sole provider. No one else is gonna help you. Your mother, your father, your brother, nobody gonna help you. You're married. The ex is gonna, he didn't help me. He wanted me to be fucked up. If I needed milk, I need something for the kids, he would not help me. Oh, you got a job. Oh, you got it. I had to do everything by my fucking self. So I'm a little bit of an asshole. Yeah, like you can't do basic things. Nah, you can't be with me. I know I'm talking so much shit. But it was because of the shorts that I made last night. I created a movie, so it's like 21 minutes, right? And then I broke it down into 3 parts so that I could put it on TikTok, so I could share it on Facebook, I could share it on Instagram. Then it goes on Threads automatically. It's like, I'm gonna just put this information out there because this is how it is in the Bronx Supreme Courthouse, and nobody knows. And I'm like, how can nobody knows what's going on in this courthouse? Like, everybody's blinded. Like, she's doing black magic on everybody, but I can't prove the black magic. I can't prove it. All I can prove is the documented proof of the date, the time, the location, the incident. When did this happen? Why did this happen? What's my conclusion to the bullshit, Calm down. Calm down, because I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to have a good day at the beach. I'm doing the return of senders. Regardless of what happens. I don't do the big candles anymore. But I do the return of senders. I implemented the return of senders. I was like, I could do this myself. And I'm like, I carve in the candle, return to sender. That makes the candle a return to sender candle. Is you taking a little bit of time and carving in there, return to sender. What is this gonna do? This is gonna return the energy back to whoever put it out there. That's all a return of sender does. You're not doing anything to anyone. Nothing is ever going to come back to you because you're not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. What the fuck? Like, I could do a return of sender and I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to live my best life. It's 2025 and life goes on, All this stuff happened. Nobody did their job. Nobody fucking cared. And I'm like, you know what? I quit this job. I'm going to the beach. I got my own nonprofit organization. I'm the director. I'm the owner. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. You have to come to me. You don't like me, then don't deal with me. You don't like my videos, don't listen to it. Don't look at it. Don't get mad. Because whatever people do, I'm going to cleanse the energy. I'm going to cleanse my space. I'm going to keep moving forward. Like, you're not stopping me. You're not stopping me. You are going to hurt yourself. So, it's the issues. 15 years of courthouse bullshit, right? And then people in Nigeria. They're doing their own little work, their own little kitty magic, their little spells, and I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers, they don't even know me, and I've never been there. And then I'm already dealing with shit here in the USA, and then people from another country want to come and they want to attack me and sabotage me and do shit to me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But you know what? It's not a problem. We are not on the same land because, I know my anger. I know my anger. I know I can't, I'm not going to approach you because I'm not going to argue and I'm not going to fight because I argue and I fight for my injustices. I fight for justice because it was years in the courthouse, family court, all kind of court. They never helped me enforcing the order to make this ex-husband help me. The court never helped me. The court never enforced the order. It was arrest warrants. I wanted this man arrested. They wouldn't arrest him. They wouldn't enforce the order for him to help me take care of these kids. So he owes $80,000 in child support. And the court never enforced the order to make him take care of his kids. The divorce took 4 years. I work in the courthouse. How your divorce take 4 years? Because the court didn't want to help me. And I worked there and they did this shit to me. And that's like, I was always in the courthouse. I was in Supreme Court. I was in family court. I was in housing court. I was in I was in the system. And there was a time I got the job because I was a student at DeVry. I'm just talking because it's just so much that had happened. So much had happened. Let me just light my return asunder. I'm not going to add the salt. I'm not going to add anything to it. But, once you carve in it, return asunder, that is what makes it a return asunder candle. When you carve in it, return asunder, that's all it takes. It's return asunder, return to sender. All the people doing all this stuff against me, my life, my future, they want to sabotage me. And it's just like, you know what? All that energy, let it go back to whoever's putting it out there. Moving forward. I'm going outside. I'm going to the beach. We're going to have a good rest of 2025. What was I saying? I was talking about the courthouse. It's just so many things happened in the courthouse and they never helped me. They never helped me with my family court. They never helped me with the divorce. They never helped me with housing. They never helped me. The attorney that you get with the union, you get legal fees. You pay legal fees with the union. So that's how I had an attorney. Like, I had someone represent me and defend me in housing court and for the divorce, The best thing that ever happened to me was quitting my job. My rent was like $2,000 something a month. $2,000 something a month. The best thing that happened was I quit. My rent went down. And it's just like, and I'm okay. I am okay. And I thank God every day I am okay. Like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, I'm okay. I'm alive. I have food. I'm still in the same place. I'm still here. But it's just like, I've been through a lot of things because of the courthouse. Nigeria is a part of it. No, Nigeria is not even a part of it. It's irrelevant because I've never been there. They just attacking me because I'm spiritual or I know how to protect and I know how to cleanse and I have my own shit, my own power. But they don't know me, so they don't know what I'm capable of. So they attack. I let them attack because I know from the courthouse, being in that courthouse, you can't attack anyone that is attacking you with black magic, because if you attack them, then it's going to be tit for tat. It's going to be war all the time. And it's like, this woman was attacking me all the time as an employee, attacking me all the time. I can't prove it. I can't complain. I can't go tell the union. I can't tell no one. I just had to get through it. I had to keep going. I had to go to work every day, and I had to keep going. And this woman is sitting there trying to sabotage everything that I do. Anytime I try to move forward, she'd drag me right back. Anytime I request a transfer, I can't get a transfer. Oh, you need a title to get a transfer. Anytime I go for a title, she wouldn't get it. She wouldn't give it to me. And I earned it, and I was qualified for it, and she just didn't want me to have it. You know, anytime anything was going on, you have to tell the job, because the job has to know what's going on in your life. So everything that happened in my life, the job sabotaged it. Anytime I was able to move forward, they was always dragging me back. And I was like, I hate this fucking job. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Oh my God. I couldn't wait for the kids to graduate. I couldn't wait to quit, because I couldn't quit when they were in middle school. When they was in high school, I was like, you know, prom is coming. They gonna graduate. I gotta pay for that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I was like, I need the job. When they graduated and they did their own thing, I was like, I fucking quit. I quit this shit. You know? But whatever. You know, the return of Sunders, I do the return of Sunders because I had to learn how to protect myself. You know, I will never do black magic on anyone, because it's gonna be a war. If you doing black magic and I'm doing black magic, and then we just both fighting each other, then whatever you do is gonna work, and whatever I do is gonna work. And then, you know, where's God? You know, why you never ask God? God, cover me. God, protect me. God, watch over me. God, don't let nothing affect my life. You know, when you go to God and talk to God, and, you know, God is all powerful. God is gonna cover you. God is gonna protect you. God got you. And I was always praying and praying. I was like, please, I just need justice. I need somebody to do something. I need somebody to see these documents. I need somebody to do their job. I need justice. I've been complaining since 2008. I've been complaining about this job, and nobody ever did anything. And you know what? I just took it like, you know, I did what I had to do. You speak up for yourself. You stand up for yourself. You don't let the bullshit continue. Something's wrong, you address it. You tell someone. The whole thing is, no one helped me. Everyone's a part of it. It's organized crime. Everyone is a part of it. There was no one to talk to. No one ever did anything to help me. And I was just like, oh my God. And I was like, you know what? I quit. I was like, I don't want to be here no more. I was like, all of y'all are fucked up. I was like, all of y'all are crazy. All of y'all do black magic. All of y'all are a little fucked up. I was like, I don't want to be here. These people were beneath me. I was just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Like, this is not a prestigious job. This is not a good job. Like, it's a good job because you have benefits. The union helped with the legal, on the legal side. But they don't help you when you have an issue within the office of the unified court system. There's a problem, there's an issue, they don't help you. They let the bullshit continue. There's nothing you can do about it. Nobody's gonna care. No one's gonna listen to you. And it's just like, and the bullshit continues, you know? Nepotism, sexism, ageism, discrimination. They all do in black magic. Criminals in suits and ties. They have suits and ties, but they missing teeth, looking crazy. Their suit is dirty, and I'm just like, ew. But you know, I know that they're doing black magic, but you can't talk about magic. Oh my God, why are you saying that? Oh my God, they don't do that here. Oh my God, oh no. But you know they're doing it. All these people dying, all these people sick, everybody's husband done died because they all trying to attack this woman because she's attacking them. And it's just like, you know what? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be 50 and 60 and I'm working this job and I hate this fucking job. I was like, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be somewhere I want to be. I want to be somewhere I'm loved, I'm respected. I'm the boss, you know? So I hate this fucking job. I was so happy when I quit. Everything just got easy. Everything got easier, and I'm just like, wow, I should have quit a long time ago. But I kept fighting for justice. I kept hoping and praying that somebody would do their job. Somebody would want justice too. But they're all a part of the corruption. So there's nothing you can do, because they're all a part of it. It's organized crime. It's a RICO crime. It's like, what can you do? What can you do? They got the police is bought. The other court systems is in it too. They're all friends. They're all in it. They all in it. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, everybody's a part of this shit. They all know each other. Like, oh my God. We in New York. How you all know each other? Oh, they know each other because it's a unified system. They all know whoever's in the system. They all know each other. And I'm just like, there was nothing for me to do. There was nothing I could do but just leave, I wanted things to change. I wanted things to get better. I wanted to help the people that were already there, But there was nothing I could do. It was like, it's been like this for years. And nobody ever does anything. Nobody fucking cares. They've been stealing money for years. And I'm the only one to say something about it. They done already. It's not my issue. I don't work there. I don't work there anymore. I can finally talk about this shit because I was never able to talk about this job. And I hated this fucking job. I don't know how many times I said I hated this fucking job. I hate this shit. I was like, I'm going to the beach. I'm calling out. I'm sick. I'm this. I'm not going to work today. I'm going outside. I am going outside today. Like, hell with this job. Then you can't do anything. You just gotta sit there and you gotta take their shit because you need your job. You need your job. I can't curse this woman out. I can't call her all kind of names because she's a dirty whore. Dirty, nasty whore. And that's how I see her. Dirty, nasty, like, ew. Ugh. I know how you got this job. But it's like, oh my God. The best thing was for me to leave. I'm like, you know what? It's all right. God got something better for me. God has Lead with Love for me, my nonprofit organization, and I do what I want. I do cleansings. That's what I do. I do cleansings. The Lead with Love, the splash. I make that. I sell that, and I make my black salt is to remove evil. Repel from evil. Negative work doesn't work on me. I protect my house. I protect myself. I protect my body. I take care because this is all I've dealt with is this shit. So it was 15 years of employment, and then I haven't been working for 5 years. 5 years since I quit, because I quit in 2020. So it's been 25 years. No, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years of this hot mess. I'm 45 now. I got this job when I was 27. So I don't know. I think I was 27. I was young. And I had to deal with this shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, I hate this fucking job. I can't stand this woman. But there was nothing I could do. I would complain. Everybody knew what this woman was doing to me and nobody helped me. I would go to the bosses above her. Nobody would help me. They would honor her, and they wouldn't hear my concerns. They wouldn't hear what I had to say, and I'm like, yo, this bitch is fucking evil, and she got everybody in her pocket, and I'm like, this woman is the devil walking, and she got control of the entire office, and I'm just like, oh my God. Whatever, do your return of Sundays, do your cleansings. I've been doing cleansings for years. It's my daily routine now. It's my daily routine. I've always been attacked. I've always had to deal with shit. I've always had to act like nothing is wrong, everything is right, and I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the beach today. I'm not thinking about this shit. It was in my head last night. I was like, you know what, let me cleanse myself, and I'm going outside. The sun is shining. I'm like, the sun is shining. It's getting warm. It's getting nice. It's getting hot. I'm going outside. Lead with love. Bye.